Brandon.
Morning, friends. Beautiful Louisiana morning as you see the sun's about to rise over my shoulder over there. I want to continue to break down this Senate bill that they're trying to ram through by Friday in bite-sized pieces, if you will, to make sure that we understand what all is in it. Altogether, it's pretty overwhelming because of the legalese and legal speak that they put in here. So let me get straight to this one. Defining engaged in the business. What they're attempting to do is close what they call the gun show loophole. For some reason, they have this weird way of thinking that legal law-abiding gun owners are somehow or another selling all the guns that get into the hands of criminals and gangbangers. We all know that's not the case. We know where those sales are taking place that wind up in their hands. It's in trunks of vehicles, in inner cities, and back roads. So what they've done is they've included this section in here that pretty much redefines who a gun seller is. They specify amending section 921 of the U.S. Code by saying, by striking, quote, with the principal objective of livelihood and profit, end quote, and inserting to predominantly earn a profit. Now what that does is the old definition that pretty much defined you as an FFL dealer and made you to where you had to apply for and obtain an FFL license was the part where it says principal objective of livelihood and profit. In other words, livelihood meaning that's your job. Your hobby is not your livelihood, I guess is what I'm saying. They've removed that portion of it and they simply said to predominantly earn a profit. So they're taking out the portion of it that would define a person needing an FFL as a person that does this for a living and profit to now just as a person who's making a profit. Well, who's selling a gun to take a loss or to break even? To further explain that, they say the term to predominantly earn a profit means that the intent underlying the sale or disposition of firearms is predominantly one of obtaining pecuniary gain. So it specifically is saying if you are earning a profit when you sell this thing, it doesn't say 10, it doesn't say 1, it doesn't say 1,000, it doesn't say every month, it doesn't say every week. It simply states to predominantly earn a profit, which means that the intent underlying the sale or disposition of firearms is predominantly one of obtaining pecuniary gain. It matters because now if you are caught selling a firearm under this law, if you don't have an FFL license and you sold that firearm for profit, it doesn't matter that that's not your primary source of income, that that's not what you do for a living. You did it for a profit. They have specifically removed the livelihood portion to make sure that they eliminate people who are just doing this as their predominant source of income as making a living. Now they're going to include all of us. So now if we get caught and we're not an FFL licensed dealer, now we have broken the law. Now we have committed a felony, and now we can actually go to jail, pay massive fines, and have all of our guns taken from us because we are felons. What better way to control all of us than to put us all in jail or make us all felons?
Let's go, Brandon.